Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new viewers, my name is Slowbee, and I'm going to be bringing you an interesting video today. I've been doing a lot of reminiscing lately, you know, with everything that happened with my grandfather. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take you fishing. When I was a young kid, behind our house we used to have a creek, and I used to go back there and I'd go fishing with just a regular stick, a little split shot, and then a little hook. Sometimes I would pick the little flowers off the trees and put them on the hook and fish with them. And then the line I would use would come from, it looked like a little ladder. I looked all over for it, I couldn't find one. A little like plastic ladder with the line wrapped around on it. And that would come with a tiny little bobber. It'd come with a like tiny little split shot on it and a tiny little hook. And I'd take that back there and I'd tie it onto a tree branch and I would catch the little creek chubs. So this is what I'm going to be using today. So you might notice there's no fishing pole here. As mentioned before, I'm going to go out in the backyard and I plan on cutting a branch off a tree or just breaking a branch off like I used to when I was a young kid. I bet I was about anywhere between 10 and 15 years old when I did that. So what I would do is I'd break a branch off the tree and then I'd make the fishing pole out of it. And then when I was done with it, I would wrap it up and I'd hide it under some weeds, and I'd use that pole for a couple months, and then I'd go back there and then the line would be bad and I'd just go and make another one. It was usually when I needed to think or I just was bored and wanted to go fishing. Just a fun way to pass some time. I have two flies in here, so sometimes I would use these little yellow flowers and the fish would come up and eat them, and if I threw them and they ate them, I'd just put that on the hook and they'd eat them all day. And when I couldn't find the flowers, I would use the flies. I would use that black one with a little red tail, or I would use the little yellow one. And it would just act just like the flowers. It would float on top of the water and then the little creek chubs would come up and get it. So that's what we're doing today. Hopefully we can get a few of them. I haven't been back there in about 10 years. So I don't know if the fish are still around. So we'll have to see what happens. Hopefully I can bring a couple creek chubs to you. If not, at least you got to look into my childhood and how I used to pass some good old-fashioned time. So we'll see you out there in the back creek. So I haven't been back here in about 2 or 3 years. I said 10 years before, but that was like fishing wise. It's been about 2 or 3 years since I've even really walked back here. So I don't really know what to expect. Right now I'm just on the lookout for a branch that I can use and people. Sometimes my neighbors walk their dogs back here, so I might get startled. You never know. I think we have our stick. Found a stick. The beauty of the way we're doing this is if it's not a good one and it breaks, we just make another one. So let's get moving. We're not too far away from the creek. I'm a baby. I brought an umbrella with me. You should see the sky. It's black. But I've been trying to record a couple videos for a couple days now. It's been raining and windy. And finally I just said I gotta suck this up and do it. I'm gonna be going on vacation in the next... On Friday I'm leaving, so I need to have a couple videos ready for you guys, and I'll be able to come right home and put them in, and I'll upload one before I leave too. So let's get to this. We're at the fork in the road, left or right. Comment below and let me know which way you think I'm gonna go, left or right. We're gonna start left. So I'm already looking for the little yellow flowers and I don't see any, but like I said, it's been a long time since I've been here. So we're probably gonna end up having to use them flies, or what I also used to do is just flip up stones or rocks and get the little I'd get the little worms and stuff out from underneath them and use them. Given these times, man, this brings back so many memories. I used to love coming back here. I'd crayfish hunt. I'd flip over crayfish or rocks and get the crayfish out from underneath them, and then we'd put them in grass and we take them up to the islands and go fishing with them. We do all right. They're a little harder than your soft shell crabs, but man, I spent hours and hours in this stream. About 1 or 2 times in my life, 2 times, the salmon actually ran up the stream. The water on Lake Ontario gets super high, so somehow they would get into the small stream and they'd make their run. Oh, I see one of the yellow flowers. This is awesome. I got so excited. That was such a false alarm. It just ended up being a dead leaf. All right, let's get the stick set up to a fishing pole, and then we'll see if we can't get a couple crick chubs while we're back here. Worst case scenario, we're gonna use an umbrella for a fishing pole, but we found a branch that's gonna work. So we're gonna start right off with the yellow fly, since I couldn't find any of the yellow flowers. That would have been key. So I'm really trying to keep this video as authentic as I can. The only reason I ever liked a split shot was so it was help the line get out there a little bit. So we're all set up. We're gonna get the GoPro put on and we're gonna put the line in the water and see if we can't get a little creek chub to bite this yellow fly. It's been a while, so wish me luck, guys. We got the GoPro on and we're gonna see if we can get ourselves a river predator. So whenever I would make my string too long, I would just wrap it around the tip of it till it was to the length I needed. So that's what we're gonna do. Guys, that did not go as planned. They weren't interested in my bait. They were more interested in the bobber I had on there. They kept attacking the little end of it. So there's houses all over there, so I'm not gonna intrude. So what I'm gonna do is, one of my best friends, he bought a house up the street. He has the creek in his backyard. So we're gonna go down there and try the same thing. If you like this type of video, let me know in the comments below. Definitely taking me back to the good old days. We had a lot of fun back here as kids. We hide and seek, played in the creek, floated in the creek, swam in the creek, fished in the creek, caught bait in the creek. I love all the support so far. I challenge you guys to get me to 100 likes on this video. If you get me to 100 likes, I'll send out 3 of my lure keychains to random people. Guys, so I ran up the road. I'm behind my best friend's parents' house right now. I failed miserably at my house. I think we're gonna try even in here and seeing if I can't catch something here. If not, I don't know how I'm gonna recover from this. It used to be so easy, but I think it was so easy because I did it almost every other day when I was a kid. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna get the GoPro back on and give her a shot. There's a golf course on the other side of them trees. Hopefully I don't get pelted in the head, because they don't know I'm over here and I don't know who's over there. So that'll be good. If I live through the hit, I will post a video and then you guys can crush the like button. Got that river treasure. Attacking the bobber, so I moved the little fly down to the tip of the bobber, so hopefully when they attack the bottom of it, they accidentally get the fly. That's the only thing that I can come up with. It's not for a lack of fish. I might just need to get a small hook with a small worm on it, but I'm running out of time here because I gotta help my dad do something, and I'm going on vacation on Friday, so I've been fishing for probably about 2.5 hours now, walking up and down this creek, and I'm doing it all for you guys.
Check this out, guys. A little crick chub. It took me some time, but I got it. They're like little mini like brook trout. They got a little rainbow on them. They're really cool. This is what I grew up catching. We're gonna put him back in, and he's gone. So guys, I just got my butt kicked by this stream, or the old creek. I came out here, I was able to catch one little crick chub, and I had a bunch of bites, and I think I saw a sucker too. I wish you guys could have heard the phone call when I called my best friend's mom. She's like, so you gonna go out there and find golf balls? So that's another favorite pastime of all of ours. We'd come out in the backyard. So I'm done fishing for today. It took me almost about 2.5 hours to catch that one little crick chub. I'm gonna go back home. I'll probably wrap the video up. Guys, so we're back at my house now, and I failed miserably. I only caught one little crick chub, and I didn't. I did this. They kept attacking the bobber, so I moved the fly to the end of the bobber, so when they hit the end of it, they would hit the fly. And as soon as I did that, I caught the one fish. Guys, crush that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you know when I'm uploading videos, and thank you for watching.